today's stream. Go ahead and post and let everybody know I'm live. All right, let's go ahead and get into this stream, bro. I don't get how people make mistakes like that. It's like that person like legit looked at my name and still said like and spelled it like they were trying to spell Tyler, but they still said Taylor. That's how I knew that account was fake. I was just like, assuming it was autocorrect. How could like Tyler be like spelled? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. It ain't even possible to like unless you just don't know how to spell, but I'm saying like stuff like that. I was like, nah, this is a fake account for sure. It's like I ain't even freaking fooling with those fake accounts. They always try to like message you on some dumb stuff talking about like, oh, we're doing this thing. We some guy named Raphael wants you to be a part of it. I'm like, who's Raphael? I don't know nobody named no Raphael. I don't feel like playing that game to be honest. I wish it was more single player games. That's what I should have did. Actually, no, I wanted to see what this game was all about. It's like I feel like people just purposely be messing up by my name. I'm like, I don't get it. Let's see if this game is fun. That's what game I should have bought was freaking Trials Rising. There were so many games I wanted to get, but I was like, nah, I ain't even fooling with it because all these games got like under 4-star ratings, and I'm like, I'm trying to stay away from games like that. And then plus, looking at that's why games like be having 3-star ratings is because they try to or like it's the recent reviews. They just give up on those games and they don't be good. What's going on with this game? Went to GameStops. Nah, I was just looking on my Xbox. I've been to GameStops in a while. It's been some weeks. I don't even think weeks. I think no news stories. Nah, that GameStops that happened like years ago when that one dude with the ponytail was there. But yeah, that guy he ain't there no more. I don't know what happened to that guy. He probably working at an old folks home terrorizing old people. If anything's, he's the type of guy where it's like he ends up getting punched in one of them like World Star videos. Wait, what? Be a district manager now. Who knows? If he is, that's why GameStops is going down the drain. Because that guy's behind it. If he is the district manager, probably assistant to the district manager. Somebody like him, I just don't see him being in. I think he was the manager at that GameStop's, but he was gone one day, so I was like, oh, it makes sense. Can I not back up? Oh, okay. I guess that works. We're going to do... Okay, about selling games. You only focus on selling game. I know, right? He probably still, if he is a district manager, he probably still trying to get them to, like, tell people to, like, go. It's like, oh, no. We got to push out this card some more. They're like, sir, they're not interested in that card. He probably telling the same story. He's just like, no. He's like, only person that wasn't into that card is that black kid I tell you guys about. There's like, yeah, the mysterious black kid. They probably all think he got a thing against black people. He probably did. I don't know, probably not. But he came off like he did. Push it here, just not as aggressively. Like, other GameStops that I went to, they do not care. Like, there's the one girl in the GameStops in Seattle. She was so chill. She was like, she'll ask me, like, hey, you want to renew your card? I'm like, nah, not today. She's like, oh, no, it's chill. She was like, I don't even, my card's not renewed. So it's like, they just don't care. That guy was the only one that was like, bruh, you taking your job way too seriously. I bet his name was Dwight, too. Like, tell you the perks, and if it was like, nah, it's like, yeah, it's chill. Like, they don't care. That guy, on the other hand, it's like, nah, man, I don't want nothing. He telling me everything possible. He was just like, I just remember how long that conversation went. And he was like sitting there, like, we were there for like maybe a good like 3 minutes arguing. Because he was trying to push off that car. He's like, yeah, but you, he's like, look, he was like, then he showed me the computer screen. He was just like, look at the amount of money that you could have saved. I didn't even look at the screen. I was just like, bro, can I just get my game and go? I made no eye contact with that screen whatsoever because I'm like, I did not come up here for a card. I came up here for Saints Row the Third. Believe it. Bruh, I did not come there for no card. You honestly think, because when did that game come out? I think that game came out in 2011. It's not 2017. The remastered version, I think, came out in 2017, but it's 2011, alright? I'm in school. The only thing I'm doing at that time is playing video games. You honestly think I'm going to come all the way up here, spend half of my money that I saved up for to get this card? That's not happening, bro. I'm like, so you might as well just ring up the game and just let me go on about my day. It's like, nobody ain't come up here for no card. That guy, I was like, bro. He probably, if anything, he probably got fired. Because there's probably, he got one too many complaints. This game's relaxing. It ain't got like no copyrighted music and stuff. It's kind of like Trials Rising, but it's like a 3D version. That guy, I was like, nah, it wasn't even that. It was like, it was up in the hundreds. I think that guy, it was like at least like $200. Because I went up to GameStops a lot when I was younger. Because at that time, that was like Xbox 360 days. So I'm up there freaking getting whatever. But that guy, I was like, man, bro, I really don't care about no, So wait. Do I gotta still keep playing the same thing over and over again? I thought I could just play like different mountains. They got it at night. I'm like, how am I supposed to see at night? I'm going down there. I'm taking my time with this. There's people out there that be doing stuff like this too. Watch those Red Bull videos on TikTok and Instagram. Them dudes that do videos like this and then drink a Red Bull like nothing happened. I don't know what you putting the throwing up emojis for. Red Bull, I don't really drink no other energy drink besides them, so. People be telling me all these different facts about Red Bull, like I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess after listening to your facts, you know. And it'll be the same friends, they'll tell me some stuff. Seems like I drink other drinks besides Red Bull. It's just I just like Red Bull. I don't know why they have it where it's like you're gonna be having me out here and I'm getting achievements, so. Only drink water. People that only be drinking water, so I know you guys be drinking other drinks on the low. I don't know why people be fronting acting like they don't be drinking like other drinks. Like, I barely hit that tree. It's like you gotta have some juice, soda, something. Freaking protein shake. Alright, well, on that note, they're gonna have me racing in the middle of the night, so getting mad because we go out to eat and I'd be like, water. That was my mom with like certain food, because like go to restaurants, I don't really be like eating that, and she like, oh, get something else. I'm like, I don't want nothing else, just get me fries. I don't want nothing else. I don't trust this restaurant. This is our first time going to this restaurant. I'm supposed to just trust right off jump and just be all like, nah, like let me just go ahead and just get whatever. I'm like, nah, I'm getting fries. Now I work my way up. Drink a Sprite on rare occasions. It's like, you be out there drinking McDonald's Sprite. I'm like, bro, I know your throat is shot. Let's play Midnight Club. People be drinking Sprite. They be talking like those people. They be got put them like, what's that, like those little voice box things up to their neck when they didn't smoke too many cigarettes. Sound crazy about like bottled soda better than canned soda. Either way, it don't matter to me. I'm like, it just, I guess it depends on certain sodas, but I like them all, so. Yeah, I'll like, if I've like a bottled soda is all I can get. It's the fountain sodas is what tastes different. Like you go to like a McDonald's, it's a different taste. To me, it's the fountain sodas. Them fountain sodas, it'll be like, I don't know about this. But after working at that cafe in Seattle, then it kind of like shows you like, oh, okay. Sometimes that stuff just be out. Have you like a smoker? I'm saying like, that's McDonald's. McDonald's, you have some fountain Sprite. That's like, well, that's like tear gas in the neck. You can't breathe. You can't talk. People be looking at you all like, what's wrong with you? They're like, oh, he ain't had that McDonald's Sprite. It's that and a Popeye's biscuit. You have those two things, that's death. That is edible death. I start up the races in here again, honestly. Them dry biscuits. I'm saying, like...
What's that noise? Is that the ice cream truck?
Are you serious? Why do they have it? Oh my god. God. Alright, pay Popeyes though. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't be eating there either. Family does, but I don't. It's like the whole meat tastes the same. Overrated chicken sandwich. Oh yeah, Popeye's chicken sandwich. Bro, there was people out there getting stabbed over that sandwich. I was like, that's... I can't play this. This game ain't got no brakes, no controls, nothing. Dang, what game can I play? I ain't gotta worry about people joining the stream talking about, oh, this is how you play the game. I really don't feel like doing it, but... People was saying it tastes better the first round. Yeah, because that's when it was like, it just came out. Then they stopped, and then they didn't really like hype it up as much as they did, but... I was like, bro, it is not that serious. People out here getting stabbed over a chicken sandwich. Like, you guys are sad. Y'all can easily make that stuff at home or get the get the recipe and make that stuff at home. I'm pretty sure they could have found the recipe online. And people are like, nah, I gotta go all the way up there with a knife. Like, you know that you taking it way too serious if you gotta arm yourself at a restaurant. I mean, yeah, it's like, I know there's probably people out there that arm themselves just, because they're a dangerous area maybe, but... If that was like the conversation you had with yourself before you left your house, like, nah, let me bring my knife just in case, like, cause, like, bro, y'all is weird for that. There ain't no food or nothing in this world that serious. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I bet that person in prison right now serving a life sentence because of it. I'm gonna leave those there. Am I missing something? Like, they say that there's a mission here. See the Fetty Wap interview recently. Nah, I really don't be paying attention to Fetty Wap like that. Nothing against him, but yeah, I don't be paying attention to him like that. He said he knew he was falling off when he didn't make 400K 1 month. Oh wow. Yeah, he did kind of fall off. I mean, he still like has a name for himself though, like cuz when what was it not too long ago he released some music I think and people they were blowing that up. So, he still got like some clout. It's just not as big, but he still got clout. 400K versus like there's probably artists out there that's making much more than that. 400K was probably the minimum for him versus what song was it that he released where it was like 679 or something like he released all that or Trap Queen. He probably is making millions in a month. So yeah, that was just probably the bare minimum. My thing is how these rappers and athletes still waste their money, especially I've seen the stories of others in the field, cause they don't think it won't happen to them, and then once it starts, all that stuff start going down, then they're like, oh, sometimes that stuff just sneaks up on you, and you don't have really like no control over it. You get carried away, then you like, all right, I ain't gonna buy nothing. Then an emergency happens, and then next thing you know, whole stuff done went down. That's nice. What the heck is he doing? It's like Brian said to do no emote. Why does my health keep going back down? It's like, bro, come on now. True, it's like some of them be extra for no reason. To buy my neighbor a new house too, so we still live in the same neighborhood. He said that? Nah. I'm like, I ain't cool with nobody. I gotta do some stuff like that for them. Like, there is never anybody in this world that I'm that cool with where I gotta buy them a house and myself a house. There's an example. He said a lot of his money was going to clothes. Oh, well, yeah, everybody, it's in this world where it's like a lot of that stuff is like a fashion thing going on. Yeah. There's just no games to play. I want to play a game, be able to pause it. I forgot that. Now I think I'll just play Dying Light for him and friends. See, I'm like, nah, you can't be over there buying your friends stuff too. I mean, like, unless they, in a situation where they can't buy things, I'm like, all right, I'll give them, like, help them out. But buying them clothes, I'm like, what? Because we gotta have like matching Gucci outfits. Nah, I'm good. I'm like, you put up some work to where you can afford that stuff yourself. And then I'm like, all right, yeah, sure, but it's like earn that stuff. Like, don't just like, I think that a lot of times they just be like, oh, what's going on with this game? But yeah, I'm like, I ain't doing no stuff like that. If you got friends out there that's like that, it's like, drop them friends. I guess a lot of them. So I gotta see the Eat 2 thing, I'm guessing. Yeah, but my thing is this. If there's a friend of mine that was rich, or they got a lot of just overall rich. I'm like, if we're close friends, I'm like, no. I'm like, I want to earn my spot. I think that a lot of times people just want the easy way out of things because it's easier. Versus, like, you going and working for that stuff. Yeah, that robot tried to catch me lacking. I just don't get why. There we go. It's a wild way of looking at things, but I kind of understand, especially if y'all really close. It's a distance friend. I'm like, nah, look, distant friend, close friend, it don't matter to me. Ain't nobody that close. I don't know, maybe I'm just a rude and disrespectful friend, but level of rich for me too. Bro, it don't matter what level I'm of rich I am. I'm like, nah, that stuff. I'm like, I don't know why he keep throwing that. I'm like, I'm trying to. I ain't got no health kits.
Gotta get that gate closed before more of those fuckers get inside.
Hello? Anyone here?
But I ain't buying friends' houses and stuff like that, and I ain't flashy by myself. So I'll probably do is buy my parents their drink. Yeah, I'm saying like family, of course, but friends, I'm like, they look, they gotta be there since day. Like maybe if they helping me out, if they're not helping me out, and they're all like, oh, you know, I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
I'm here on Rice's behalf. I'm supposed to pick something up.
Cause there's friends, I'm like, I'm cool with them, but they're not in my streams. They're not watching my videos. They not, you know.
Rice sent me here to pick up
So why am I like buying them fancy cars? Why am I buying them like, you know?
Anybody in there?
Shh, not so loud. You'll draw the monsters.
Day one
I got
friend
rid
who
of them, but you gotta
supported
reinforce that gate
during
before
the
more
struggle
show up.
days. Yeah,
You got rid of them. All of them?
I got day one friends, but they're not supporting. So I'm like, don't expect
Oh, you were for Rise.
they ain't getting. Yeah,
I should have known this was too good to be true.
I'm like, there's people that I bet like what last year. Now I'm like, okay, you know, they be here supporting. They supporting my channels. They supporting my, you know, everything that I got going on.
For God's sake, look,
They're not here supporting. I'm like, don't expect, no, you know, special privileges or whatever.
That's entirely not my problem. Rise wants his payment, so you make the payment or things get bad for you. And your woman.
You can't threaten us. Kick his ass, Firkin.
Give me a break, Kyla. All right, fine, here. This is all of it.
Ugh. A real man would have kicked his ass.
I'll leave
On
you to
topic,
it.
but what motivates
But you
you
have bigger problems
as a
than money.
content creator? Just more so seeing myself in a better situation.
Okay, Kareem, I got
I'm like,
Gross's
you
money.
know,
I fucking hate myself now, but I got the money.
I have to say that's probably the big part.
Just one pickup to go.
Wait till night. Gotta sleep and wait till morning. I ain't going outside.
There was until the
I'm waiting till morning. Yep, we going to sleep right back all over again.
Waiting for another one that never came.
Are there any boats left?
Yes, but any boat that tries to leave the bay gets blown right out of the water.
I got to see what's up with these. I must not have no dang. Is there like a person I could go to and buy some stuff? Talking with some people, you know, used to be trendy, say my haters are my motivators. Feel a lot of people that say that be capping, especially because rising people actually talk about their mental. Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I'm like,
Any guess how
my
the infected
haters.
got through the
I
fence?
couldn't say that they motivated me.
I know exactly how they got in.
There was no like motivation coming from them. So if anything, I felt like that they were really slowing me down. So I can't be that person all like, oh, my haters are my motivators. I feel like that's just a saying to like try to get haters off of your back. But you know, the person that's saying it don't really believe it.
Someone's got to do something about that guy.
So I mean, if that's, I feel the same way. I mean, if that's if they do, then they do. But if not, I'm like, well, I don't think it's like that for anybody. So I ain't gonna be sitting there bragging about like, oh, my haters are, you know, they play a big part in my career and stuff. No, they do not. Never did, never will. Alright. Back up my part. Oh, I got health again. Okay, cool. I still need a health pack. Like, how can reading certain hate comments make you be like, okay, it's time to get 100 times? That's exactly. I'm like, I watch, like, if I see, like, a hate comment, I just... And it's funny, though, because, like, with haters, like, they you know, don't realize, like, you're telling me what's making you mad when you're like, oh, don't delete the hate comments. Because, like, I'm telling you, my haters, they would try to say everything possible to get me to hear what they have to say. They'll be like, oh, and don't delete the hate comments. Because then you're just only saying what I said is true. I'm like, bro, what is you talking about? You good? You good?
I didn't think we had a prayer until you turned up. You showed them. Take it as a token of gratitude.
I'm like, hey, I think, what was it, $87? I'll take $87. Nah, that's one of them, like, blue zombies. I ain't fooling with that. Hey, yo, they straight jumping him. Help me out at the end of it. Hey, I appreciate that. Them guys, they just out here taking out whoever. Certain kinds are cute to be like, okay, I'll prove you wrong. I'm not gonna lie, reading the moment gets you frustrated. I don't know. Me personally, I'm like, I don't think I've ever been frustrated over some hate comments. I'm like, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, me at the end of the day, I'm like, it's, you know, it's whatever. I can't like stop you or like have everybody there like all a fan of my channel and my videos and stuff. Like, if they don't like my videos, they don't like my videos. I think that's like what, like, a lot of times haters be thinking that like I'm trying to do things to gain their approval. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing to gain your approval. I'm just out here just trying to be a content creator. Like, and then they be sitting there thinking like you know, oh, you need to
I'm here to make a pickup for Rise.
do this. Like, that's why I'm like, a lot of times like haters, they just, you know, they say whatever, do whatever. Best thing to do is ignore them.
Yeah? So are we.
Delete their comments. You know, that stuff don't matter.
But so far, all he's done
As much as they say like, oh, deleting comments, this, that, blah, 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 like, still.
Look, all I want to do is get this over with. What's it gonna take, huh? Don't need to point out how easy it would be to set this entire place on fire.
Jesus Christ. You people are fucking monsters. All my money's in that satchel.
Certain times they would be haters for real. They just be trolls that go around to channel, copy and paste their comments, just edit names. Yeah, people that, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think I've ever really dealt with a troll. I think everybody I've that's ever hated on my channel has been like somebody from a community. I feel like I'm not big enough to get trolls yet, so I feel like any like hate comment that I'm getting now, it's from some people that actually got like a hatred towards me. Wait, am I going? Where am I going? I'm going all the way back here? Oh, bruh, they should definitely have like a fast travel.
On the 18th floor. We're doing our best to contain the situation, but we can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need answers in right fucking now.
Rise has promised me 2 crates, Brecken. 2 crates. I'm doing this shit as fast as I can, I swear.
Just hurry, please.
Thing is to the people that say they're haters or motivators, what happens when the hate die? Look, I know, right? Then it's like, then what are you gonna do? Then I feel like, you know what? That's what they do. They just cause more hate on their channel. They give people more like, look at YouTubers like Trisha Paytas. I feel like she's like, if anybody's a spokesperson for like my haters are my motivators, it's Trisha Paytas 100%. That girl lives off of hate. She'll say some crazy things and do some crazy things. At the end of the day, she don't care. When she ever posted a video of like of her haters, she'll post a video about any other thing that caused her to cry. She's never posted a video about her haters causing her to cry. So it's YouTubers like that or content creators like that where like, oh, okay, you know, like they just, all I just gotta do is come up with some stuff. Off me, bro. Not being timed? Alright, I'm not being timed, so I don't care. I feel the only people who say my haters are my motivators actually believe it. People who say public is good. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Me personally, I just think it's people that say stuff like that. They're like, you know, they're saying it because they like the hate. They like the attention. But I don't know. Me personally, I'm like, I just... They crave the attention. Yeah. Honestly, I think they do. He walked through the fire and he just... And I'm walking around it. Falls all the publicity is good publicity category. I don't know.
How close are you?
Sometimes publicity can be wrong, especially if people is putting like out the wrong information about you.
Why?
One of our patrols went off the grid somewhere near the market.
He did a failed drop kick. It's like, bro.
Making it your problem. See if you can find them, or don't bother coming back.
People that think that, yeah. I personally don't think all publicity is good publicity. Who is sending me a message? I don't get why people, you still send messages and it's like, bro, it's 2022. Seen the EEP update? No, I hadn't saw it yet. Wouldn't surprise me if some more crazy stuff's happening about that guy. Plan on watching it or not. Yeah, I'll probably end up watching it. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, I'll end up watching it at some point in time. Where am I supposed to go? I won't spoil it then, yeah. But I'm pretty sure if anything, if it's some crazy stuff, I'm like, hey, after what he did, it honestly it doesn't surprise me. But
Kareem, I think I found your lost patrol. Yeah, something ripped them limb from limb.
Search the bodies. Look for some blueprints in a small envelope. And don't damage them. They're worth more than all those dead assholes put together.
dang.
Did you find the envelope?
Oh, whoa. Bruh, I keep forgetting. Or that's... I'll probably end up doing a reaction on it. I don't know. So, but if anything, I'm like, if I do, I do. If I don't, oh well. There's the envelope.
Okay, I got it.
Good. Bring it back to me right away. You're going to be a hero around here. Hey, you! Come over here! I'm on the antenna. Do you see me? I'm up here. I need your help.
Wait, what? I don't see nobody up there, so. Got caught on the balcony with two women at the same. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, bruh, if you expecting to get with Kim, it's that ship has sailed, bro. That ship has sailed. It's like, part of me now is all like, oh well. I'm like, she dating Pete Davidson.
Safe to say
Now
that
I'm like,
Rice isn't
so
the most
be it.
popular person in town, huh?
No, but he is the most feared. And you know the old saying, it is better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both.
Machiavelli.
Correct. Smart fellow, that one.
Expecting him to make a Kim diss track any day now because he's such a wild card. Oh, for sure he is. He gonna probably be saying a whole bunch of stuff about her. Talking about, oh, Kim's a bad mom. She don't see her kid. I guarantee it's gonna be like some stuff like Kim's a bad mom. She don't see her kids. And anything else that he could say that's disrespectful. Like, no, walk over. Walk over. Walking Dead, they just freaking leaned over. This place is just too far, man.
Right, here are the blueprints.
Excellent. You're a lot more dependable than most of these drunks. Rise is waiting for you. Maybe we can work together again sometime.
God, I hope not.
If you show them compassion, they will see it as weakness. Give them a hand, and I will take your whole arm. Understand? I give you shelter, I give you bread, women, bullets, and you cannot...
He about to kill these guys.
I should send every one of you to the pit. Ah, the tower lackey returns. Do you have something for me, friend?
Yes, I do.
Like, bro, you ain't got a snatch.
Now it's time for you to give me what you promised. 2 crates of Anderson.
I think not. Your loyalty to the tower is nothing but blind obedience, Crane. A coward's submission to false hierarchies. You follow their rules as thoughtlessly as you follow mine. Like a good little...
What did you notice, Illy?
Look, we had a deal.
Your people need the antizine. Now, more than ever, I would surmise. But a man who follows someone else's rules is no man at all. Here, I will allow you this much.
You promised me 2 crates of it. This is only 5
Still, this is my year type of people this year. Yeah, because I think a lot of people are paranoid.
If you want more, I present you with an
Me, I'm not, though. I'm like, regardless of, you know, some crazy stuff always be happening, so.
Bring her to me. I have an arena where men fight for our amusement.
So I ain't trying to jinx myself or wish or say anything bad, but
I'm curious how long it will
yeah, I'm like, I just, you know, people just gotta make the best of it. Because I'm like, then it's like you get... My thing is this.
What?
You're paranoid whole year because of like all these past couple of crazy years. I'm like, there's people that probably is experiencing the same stuff back like in the early 1900s or, you know, 1800s, whenever. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it's, you know,
and save the maiden.
people just be experiencing some crazy stuff. I'm still gonna make the best of my life regardless. So I'm like, if this year is my year, this year is my year.
Ah, shit.
Grows more. So, because people clown that type of stuff now. The same people saying that line every year. I personally, I ain't gonna clown nobody over it. If they say that this year is their year, I'm like, alright. I hope it is. And if it's not, then hey, you got next year. Can I grab this stuff? I was like, it was like the only thing that was stood out.
Crane here.
Report.
I'm no longer cooperating with Rise. He wanted me to kidnap Jade Aldemir and dump her with him so he can make her fight in his pit.
Yes, and? Was that it?
What do you mean, was that it? I'm not a fucking human trafficker.
You seem to have forgotten how much is riding on this file, Crane. If Rise wants one girl, then give her to him. You'll be there to keep an eye on her, won't you?
What the fuck kind of humanitarian outfit are you guys? And for that matter, if this project file can save the world, why keep it a fucking secret?
We're not paying you to be insubordinate, Crane. Get this done.
Fuck you, asshole.
And the few times I did see this for the memes, I'm like, you know, my thing is this, regardless of what a person does, you know, throughout the year, like if they say this year is this year, it's like whether they make a small move or a big move, I'm like, hey, you know, they still making moves.
Any guess what happened?
None. And our gas man Jeff opened quit on us last week. He was kind of irreplaceable.
Maybe I can track him down.
Maybe, definitely, and get on it.
So I'm like, I ain't gonna downplay a person if they say that. I laugh at the memes. I do find the memes funny too, but if somebody says this year's their year, I believe them. That zombie ain't dead. They just pretend to be dead. I thought that was the tower. Maybe I'm mistaken. I feel most people set their resolution publicly because they want attention, because want to accomplish something. I just do it. I'll wait till next year start. Yeah, I start my stuff early. I'll still post about, like, you know, some stuff, like, you know, for the start of the year. Have I been here before? I think I have been here before. Nah, I'm good. Get up. Get up. There we go.
Brecken, this is Crane. Do you copy? Brecken, do you copy? Shit. Jade, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane, how much antizin did you get?
Listen, Rice wanted me to... Look, he screwed us, okay? I only got 5 vials.
What? Damn it! That's only a few days.
You know, most times I might not tell people I get started. Like with YouTube, I think I just start and go. Telling a bunch of friends so I actually got started. I'm trying to think. Yeah, when I remember when I started YouTube, like for the first time back in 2010, I didn't really tell a whole lot of people. I think I told my dad and that was it. But it's like, that's the thing though, like with telling your, just telling people, a lot of times, I feel like now, I don't know, like as a kid growing up, you know, it's whatever. Then as you get older, then it's like, happening here. I thought this play, I was like, bro, what happened in here? Start my YouTube at random date. I'll wait till the new year. Oh, yeah. I started doing YouTube like halfway through the year. And then when I created my gaming channel, that's when I started taking YouTube seriously. And then I had did that, I did that in April. So I originally started YouTube like in July of 2010, and then I created my gaming channel in like April 2015.
Do you have the antizin?
I think it was October, November. Yeah.
Turned and had a couple of other people trapped. We could have sealed off that one apartment, but Brecken wanted to save as many lives as possible. It went bad. Somebody had to make the call, and now we've lost the entire floor, including a couple of kids.
Dang.
You better talk to Brecken. I have to get these meds to Lena.
Alright, reaction channel. I think I just told you because I had some questions where I got started. Yeah, I'm like, people, they tell me that stuff. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna be like disrespectful about it, or I'm gonna be like, oh, nah, don't do it. I think that's why a lot of times people don't be wanting to really tell nobody what they plan on doing because they feel like they ain't gonna get no support. He took that TV out with 2 punches.
What the fuck, Crane? I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor.
Wait, so all the free running... Wait, that was you? Brecken, you showed these people how to survive.
Do you know what my pockets were full of when I showed up in Haran? Fucking business cards. I was hoping to drum up some more students. Maybe get enough so I could save up and buy a house.
instead of that poxy little flat I've been renting. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Rice myself.
Whoa, whoa, hang on a minute. Reckon these people still need you. Okay, just give me some time, all right? There's got to be another way, a better way.
It's actually posting music September last year.
I'll wait.
So much.
But no for long.
Sounds like no, you may be. Yeah. I was like a lot of times that was like how I think it's like that for a lot of people. They just start posting places and then people start noticing. I was about to say, I already know people that probably then try jumping out that window. So they're like, oh, can I jump down and do some stuff?
I get to do some actual good.
Had a bunch of people slide up the events. Support, so like, that's the point. Yeah, that's usually how it is. What's this guy doing?
Raheem, what are you doing up here?
Hey, Crane. Can I trust you?
How much you had to drink, kid?
Can I or not?
Yeah. What's up?
See that skyscraper? Scout found a volatile nest in there. We take that out, and then running missions at night, we could totally do that. So I'm thinking, if we planted some explosives.
Oh, Jesus. Raheem, you're not still on that.
Crane, we have to do this. As long as that nest is there, we'll never be able to gather up enough antis. It would work. We make a good team.
Bruh.
Shit, oh my... don't drop me. Don't drop me. Oh, fuck. See? Told you we make a good team.
Link wanted to set fire in my mind. Wanted to tell him I was so bad because the video still had 1 view. It's from another friend of mine showing me he watched. Dang. Yeah, I'm like, sometimes I think like me personally, I'm like, I don't even really care when it comes to like comments, like regard. If a person shows support, you'll know that they're showing support.
You don't know what it's like. All I can do is watch. Sit on my ass and
I'm like,
watch
why is
everything
everybody
happen
inviting you
and
to
do
party? I'm
nothing.
like, bro, I am
I don't
streaming.
want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless.
I don't know if you watching the stream. That's like an old friend of mine.
Doing something.
What's this?
Nice, nah.
I was set to fly out on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm like, either way though.
I already had my bags packed.
That's what I'm like. Me, I'm like, it don't slide post or a comment. I'm like, yeah, either way.
Whatever.
Even though, yeah. Where am I supposed to look for a safe place to contact? Where am I supposed to go? It's kind of getting annoying sometimes. I just want to get big enough to where see the war in my comments of who is first. I have people that be doing that. I'm like, I don't even care. I told people that numerous times. I'm like, it don't matter if you first.
What do
you want, Crane?
I got to the point where I was like telling people, I'm like, it don't matter. It's like, ain't like no special award for being first on the person's. I ain't posted like thousands of videos. If you was like the first person to ever comment on my channel, then that's one thing. But if not, then it's like, bro, it don't matter. I ain't posted like 1,000 videos. Like, it does not matter.
And then we'll talk about what Rise wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case.
Let's see. Either way, I'm like, to me, I think that's just everybody's like own, like, to me, either way, it don't seeing one or the other. It just don't matter to
You and
me.
your fucking file. Like, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a
Yeah, but
good
there's
long
people out
look
there
at it
that take
before I
that stuff
decide
to the
what to do
heart.
about it.
I'm like, oh, I gotta be first on the video. I'm like, bro, nobody cares. Where am I going?
Crane, this is Jade. Do you copy?
Loud and clear. What can I do for you?
I don't know how much time we have, so the short version. I need your help. Rice has turned an abandoned school into a supply dump. And I think it may be where he's storing his antizin. If you and I sneak in there, we could get all the meds the tower needs. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Look for me in one of the boxcars on the train trestle near the school.
Another squad. Yeah, I'm like, people talk like that. I'm like, bro, I still don't care. People be thinking I'm like, oh, I'm being rude or I'm like, I don't care for that. I look for people that's like actually watching the video, actually, like doing this. Like people that just be commenting just to say first and then bounce. I'm like, nah. I tell people straight up, it don't matter.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Crane, are you familiar with a man named Vulcan Yasif Dahl?
Vulcan Dahl? Yeah, of course. He owns Vulcan Petrol Engineering. He's the richest man in Haran.
That's exactly right. And Mr. Dahl has need of your service.
I didn't know he was still in the city.
Most of his employees were evacuated, but his two chief engineers are still here in the slums. They're brothers. Twins, in fact. Tolga and Fatine. They've been working on a special project.
Sometimes on certain videos.
I'm afraid I can't discuss it,
like,
but I can assure you it's
did the
important.
person
It's
even read
nearly
my
beyond
comment?
me.
I read comments where it's like people actually watch the video and they're saying something talking on the video. I read that. I care more about that than, some like, oh, nice video. I tell people that. I make videos like that all the time. I'm like, hey, yo, like, if you gonna click on the video, at least watch it. So you can have something to talk about and have like a conversation and discussion about the video. But people don't be doing that. That's why I really don't be commenting. I think that's probably why a lot of YouTubers don't really be in their comment sections.
Think about it.
They might just to get the comments up. I don't know if that like helps out with views and stuff, but I'm saying, like, sometimes, though, it's like, if the video's, like, short, then they watch it, and it's like, oh, okay, I know it's a short video, so. But if not, I'm like, it's a long video, and they still nothing to say about it, I'm like, what was the point of even clicking on the video if you ain't gonna watch it?
Yeah, who is this?
This is Tolga. We work for Mr. Dahl, and we are ready to put you to task. Get here on the double. Make it quick. Hey, that's rude. Tolga, don't talk to me like that. Shut up, Fatine. Get off the radio.
Thank you for the bless you, but yeah. Yeah, I'm like, there are people that's, see, that's like another reason, because I know a lot of people was mad over the fact that I stopped taking in reaction requests. Because I'm like, if you're not talking on the video, I just don't care. I'm like, and then it's like, okay, I react to the video, and you still not, like, talking about the video. So that's why I'm like, with me, it just, I swear, man. Did I kill it? There we go. Depends on the person. It don't matter to me. I'm like, I tell people straight up, I'm like, hey, look, just, you gonna click on the video, at least watch it. Someone comes around often, sure, but a random person Sure, request it happens. Oh, well, yeah. Me, I'm like, nah. I just, you know, all I ask for is people to just, you know, just gonna take the time to comment. It's like, okay, it's like, clicked on the video, watch it, there you go. But if it's like, regardless, my thing is this: if you ain't watching the video, then why should I listen to the reaction request? You ain't gonna watch that either, so. It's like, okay, I react to it, post it, and then it's nothing there. So that's why I'm like, I don't even care. That's why I'm like, I just look, I'm like, whoever, whatever it is, I react to it on my own time.
Hey, come here. You should see this. Something is going on at the school. Tahir's men have been hauling boxes out of that place for hours. We need to get a closer look.
I thought this was in like the
What's in the boxes?
Good question. If it's answers in,
we were gonna mess around and die. That's what's gonna happen. Why she didn't push me down? Oh. It's like, I know they ain't got no Colgate, no zombie apocalypse. I know her breath is all hot.
Jade, where? Shit.
Dang.
Fucking Tahir.
Dang.
That guy should die in a fire. Fuck. Where'd she go?
Truly watch it. If not, oh well. I'll need my request. Only request that one video to our conversation. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, I'd still though. Because when I started streaming and people was joining my stream, I was like, oh, react. I'm like, hey, this ain't what that is. I'm all like, you know, I'm here to play video games and that's it.
I only saw the ones that went in after Tahir, but I'm sure there's
There's people, they were getting carried away with that stuff when I was, when I very first started streaming. I'm like, y'all need to relax. It is not that serious.
Another dead end.
You'll have to come in the way I did. I just hope we can find another way out if we have to. Head for the outbuilding on the roof.
Alright, well, that ain't gonna work. I freaking jumped over it. Dang. Didn't realize the drop kick was that effective. He flew. He's stuck on. I swear, man.
Saw Tahir at the school. He and his men were hauling all kinds of stuff out of there. Okay, Jade, I'm inside.
Check the classrooms. That's the most likely place for them to store supplies. They should be marked somehow. Military jargon is pretty straightforward, so it shouldn't be hard to notice.
I like how she was just like, oh, we gotta go do this mission, but she ain't even here. So, like, what's the point, lady?
I can't get through that way.
It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you only did one person to do a mission. These people is crazy. Oh.
Jade, no luck with any antizin. Looks like we'll have to talk about that other option. I still have Classroom C to search, though.
The basement's pretty big. Find the key. I'll meet you down there.
I was about to say, her head just exploded. How's she still getting back up? Oh, that's nice. I did turn my light out.
Give me a hand here, would you?
Yeah, sure.
God, Crane, you're such an oaf. Why don't you just stick your head out the door and shout, "Here we are, come get us"?
Hey, sometimes there's nothing wrong with a direct approach.
Holy shit. That's plastic explosives, right?
Alright, listen, you take this stuff and get back to the tower. I'll deal with these assholes.
Don't be ridiculous. We'll fight them together.
It's like, Lee, I have not seen you this whole mission. Like, nah.
I got this. Meet me back at the
So
tower.
you just go do your thing.
Promise
Why
me
is she so
you won't let
close?
Rahim near that hive.
What? Yeah, of course. I promise. I promise. Just go. Shit. Jade and I went looking for antizin and found explosives instead. Now we need to get the hell out of here.
It's really nighttime.
And we will, but right now let's deal with these explosives, okay?
Get this crap.
Okay, listen. I'll give the explosives to Saeed and you talk to Rahim. Make sure he stays away from that hive.
Will do, don't worry.
Don't worry? Right.
Crane? You're Crane, right? Kyle Crane?
Yeah?
Erwin Snowberg, movie director.
I ain't got time for that. Nope,
no.
nope.
So you...
Nope. It's like, all I'm trying to just do is go to sleep. Wait till night. It's already night. Do this last mission. I'm calling it a night.
Jade called me. She's taking the explosives to Saeed.
Crane, Saeed told me about the explosives you guys found. How perfect is that? Jade gave them to him. Saeed used to be on a bomb squad, so he knows about that stuff.
Yeah, kid. That was a lucky find. Would've been better to turn up some antizin, though.
My buddy Omar is making sure Saeed's putting good timers on those things. We have to be able to get our asses out of there before they blow.
Whoa, we? There's no we in this. I mean, yeah, that nest needs to go, and now it's possible, but if it gets done, I'm doing it on my own.
But it's my plan.
And I will execute it perfectly, I promise.
But... ah, shit. There's no use arguing with you, is there? Fine. I'll contact you as soon as Saeed's finished with the charges.
Rahim, do we have a deal?
I guess.
Do we have a deal?
Yes. We have a deal.
Okay, one more thing. I keep seeing this bizarre kind of infected. Is Dr. Zera out at his trailer? I'd like to talk to him about it.
Nah, he's down in sickbay visiting Dr. Lena.
Thanks, kid. I'll see you soon.
Alright. I am calling it a day. So, that being said, thank you everybody to stop by. Stay tuned for the next stream, which will might be in the afternoon because I might go out and do some stuff. But either way, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and peace.